This is Hunk Marvel. And do you know who this man is? You may know him. His name is Eric Bishop. Well, that's his real name. He's better known as Jamie Foxx. And recently on Saturday Night Live a few years ago, he said, "Oh, I get to kill a whole bunch of white people." See, he was promoting his movie Django Unchained. He's an escaped slave who kills a lot of white people, and he's joking about it. And all these people in the audience laugh, ha ha ha. And at the NAACP Awards in 2013, he said that black people are the most talented people in the world. But you're not going to believe the story that happened a couple weeks ago.
On this daring rescue. Well, Christine and Chris, the Oscar winner actually pulled someone from a burning car. Here's what we know about the real-life action hero.
Reports of multiple people trapped with vehicle on fire. Medic engine 32, engine 33, squad 31.
The crash happened at 8:30 last night, right outside the gates of Jamie's Westlake Village home. Jamie rushed to the scene after he heard someone screaming because the car was on fire. E.T. spoke to an eyewitness this morning who told us Jamie reached inside, grabbed the guy, and dragged him 30 feet away from the car. Reading into the police report, Jamie was not alone, but with an unidentified companion. He ran to the burning, overturned truck in an attempt to free the driver. He used a rescue tool to break the window, cut the seatbelt, and extricate the driver, a 32-year-old male who police say was driving under the influence. Christine and Chris, back to you. Very, very scary, but to have a rescue.
What a wonderful person. And then the following morning, the father of Brad Kyle, showed up at Jamie's mansion to thank him. And the cameras and reporters were there. And look at him. "Thank you for saving my son." So we're supposed to believe that the guy lost control of his car and crashed it just outside Jamie Foxx's house. Right in front of it, just down the hill. Jamie Foxx is home, and he hears it. He calls 911, runs down the hill, and tries to get the guy out of the car. And then an off-duty EMT driver just happens to be passing by. He gets out of the car, brings a rescue tool with him, and they get the guy out of the car, cut him out, and pull him away from the car. And 5 seconds later, the car goes up in flames, just like in the movies. So the father ended up crying tears of joy. And, you know, it's strange because, remember the parents of the Sandy Hook children from the school shooting? None of them cried. They looked more like they won the lottery. But apparently they're getting better and better at pretending to cry. Remember Obama? He recently pretended to cry. He stuck his finger in his eye. He got some tears to come out. And now this guy. But you notice he has no red nose? I mean, he just doesn't look like he's really crying to me. He's like, "He saved my son. Jamie Foxx is my hero. He's a real-life action hero. I'm gonna buy his new album, 'cause he saved my son. He has a new single coming out. You should buy his single. Check it out, the video on YouTube. He's my hero because he saved my son. Buy his new album." Here we have a picture of Brett Kyle, the guy who was in the accident, along with the rest of his family. There's his sister, his mother, his other sister, and his brother. But do you recognize what's wrong with this picture? Yeah, Brett Kyle's the only one in disguise. He's wearing his sunglasses and a hat. No one else is wearing these things. You wouldn't know him from Adam. You wouldn't know him walking down the street. What's going on here? Why is it the only picture we have of Brett Kyle is him in disguise? This is Jamie Foxx's Twitter page. And he wrote, met the father of the young man from last night today. This is all that matters, that a man, a son, a brother's blah, blah, blah. And he's still in the middle of promoting a new album. And this is a video promoting his new single. And in this video, he's getting married to this woman, Nicole Scherzinger, from the Pussy Dolls. On a crappy music. The song is only 2 notes long. What's going on? How my piano went up on the beach. How am I gonna get my piano off this beach? My life sucks by my album. I'm a big hero. See, I don't believe a word out of the media or the government. Just like George Carlin said, this is all about making money. This is just a publicity stunt. This car wreck, the rescue, it's all a publicity stunt to get your money. If you want to give them your money, go ahead. But they're not going to get any of my money. Oh, buy my album. Buy my album. You should be very concerned. So Jamie Foxx just finished filming a new music video for his new single coming out. And we're supposed to believe, all of a sudden, some guy loses control of his car and crashes on his property. Jamie Foxx happens to be home, runs down the hill, and an EMT driver just happens to be passing along. He gets out, and together they get the guy out of the car, and it goes up in flames 5 seconds after pulling him out. So, is the government and media, are they capable of faking this sort of thing? Are they capable of pulling this off? Of course they are. But did they? I don't know. But I just assume it's a lie. Because look at who we're talking about here. We're talking about liars, thieves, murderers, psychopaths, sick people. And guess what? Jamie Foxx is set to star in the film, directed by Oliver Stone, and produced by Steven Spielberg. And do you know who he's playing? None other than Martin Luther King Jr. So, just what we need. Another movie to make white people feel guilty. And right now they have out a movie about Jesse Owens called Race. It just never ends. It's a never-ending barrage of propaganda to make white people feel guilty. So they're at it again. It's non-stop propaganda to make you feel guilty for who you are. To make you feel guilty about your ancestors. And, you know, if you want to pay money to people who hate you so they can lie to you, fine, go ahead. But they're not getting any of my money. It's all a money-making scheme. But unfortunately, a lot of our people are a bunch of suckers who will pay money to see these stupid films to prove that they're not racist. You should be very concerned.